We had a house fire and she was in the cage, so she couldn't hide. And they brought her out on oxygen. They brought her here. She's been here almost 30 days.
Pristine was brought to the shelter by Officer White, who responded to the scene of a fire on Woodlake. Dayton Fire had revived Pristine at the scene. Officer White transferred her here to the resource center, where she was immediately treated for smoke inhalation.
They thought she was having kidney failure or lung failure. We was devastated. Pristine is our family. She sleeps with us, she rides with us, she eats what we eat. We cried for days. I prayed really hard, like, Lord, please don't let Pristine die. And they called us in 2 days and said they came in, she was barking and wagging and flipping and turning tricks, and she was going to live, but they wanted to watch her.
Was unable to respond. She was unable to lift her head. We had thought that perhaps we weren't going to be able to bring her back to a normal, happy condition. And that evening we continued her treatment, but the next morning she awakened with, met my morning technician with a wag and a bark, and pretty much the entire medical staff decided at that point that there was no way we were going to stop fighting for her. And after 2 weeks of treatment, she's made baby steps back to a normal, happy dog that you see today.
And so today, our baby gets to come home. We are so excited. We're still looking for housing, but we're excited to have Pristine back. That puts another part of our family back together. She walks to the bus stop with the kids, and she sits at the dinner table. She rides in the front seat. Pristine is our family, and we would have lost a big part if we didn't have her.
It makes me feel wonderful. She's a little miracle, and from Dayton Fire that responded on the scene, if they hadn't taken the care to do what they had done at the scene of the fire, we wouldn't be here today. Officer White bringing her so quickly, responding quickly, bringing her here to the shelter, and then my whole medical team working as hard as they did. I took the little girl home with me, and my family fell in love with her, and she's just a really special girl. And I'm so happy to see that she's going back to her family and that she's so happy to see them.
I'm really happy. I mean, that's what we are in this profession for. We reunite dogs with owners, but in emergency situations, it just shows, you need all these different type of emergency agencies to respond in the manner they do. So, hats off to Dayton Rescue and to our team for doing everything they needed to do to provide this dog the care so that it could go back to its family.
I want to say thank you. They have saved my children from more trauma. If they would have lost, they worked hard day and night. They called, the vet took her home for the weekend. They loved on Pristine like they was her baby. They have been great.
And that is part of our Safe Haven program. If you purchase a license and your family has a tragedy and you have nowhere for your pet to go, a licensed dog can be brought to the resource center and kept here safe and sound while the family takes care of the things that they need to take care of.
Pristine was loved a lot, and I was worried, like, oh my God, are they going to love on her? Or they just going to treat her like a dog? Because we treat her like a kid. But they called us, they let us come and visit. They had her snuggled in blankets like we do at home. They took great care of Pristine. I could not be more grateful.